guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to be doing a review of this suit right here. This is my J Crew Ludlow Suit in Japanese Chambray, specifically Navy Chambray. I actually have two suits in Navy Chambray, and this is one of them. I bought these back in June of 2014. So it is now August of 2018, so these are pretty old. About 4 years old now. I bought this a long time ago when I was just starting to get into the J Crew Ludlow Suit. I didn't know very much about different fabrics of suits. Okay, so let me talk about chambray first. Chambray is sort of a new fabric to the scene. I hadn't heard of it until about 2013, 2014 time frame. And it just started becoming popular then, and it's still popular now. But basically what chambray is it's sort of a derivative of denim. It's a very similar fabric to denim. It is, I did some research on it. It's just constructed differently from denim. So with chambray you have what's called a simple weave, and on denim you have what's called a twill weave, which makes the denim thicker and more rugged and more durable. So, but this is the same exact cotton that denim is made from. And as you can see, I'll get the camera closer, but there's a lot of nice little flecks going on. There's a lot of texture to this fabric, to this chambray fabric, and I really like it a lot. It is tough. It is tough. It's definitely more durable than linen. Definitely, it feels more durable than just a plain cotton suit to me. It's definitely got a nice durability factor to it. It doesn't stretch very much at all. It breaks in, but it doesn't stretch, if that makes sense. Kind of like denim. It breaks in mostly, it stretches just a little bit though, you know what I mean? So anyways, yeah, that's a little bit about the fabric. So it's 2018, I'm still wearing the thing, I still love it, still fits me great. But let me read actually a little bit about what the J Crew website itself says about it. So it says, timeless, versatile, and seriously stylish, the Ludlow suit will quickly become the foundation of your suiting wardrobe. This one is crafted in chambray, woven on old-school shuttle looms in Kojima, Japan, the denim capital of the world, according to Denim Heads. And so the features are listed as Japanese chambray, 2-button enclosure, so 1, 2-button enclosure here. So we have the non-functional buttons at the cuffs, pick stitching along collar, lapel, and pockets, vent 1, vent 2. The Viberg lining, they've started to take that out of the summer weight suits, and I wish they did on this one too. This was about a year or two before they started taking out the Viberg lining. So okay, so this is the Viberg lining all in here, this black silk lining right here, and it lines the sleeves, and it lines just the entire body of the jacket. Now I will say that traps the heat, making this less than an ideal suit for the summer, but it does warm it up some for the colder weather. I have considered taking this to my tailor. I know that my tailor could remove it or partially remove that Viberg lining on the inside, and I might actually have him do that just because functionally I like to wear this jacket with other outfits. I don't necessarily like to just throw it on with a suit. Sometimes I like to wear it, you know, more casually. So instead of these pants, I'll wear the pants that I have on, like a khaki, and it looks fantastic with a wide array of pants. It's an import from Japan, obviously. And it says, since this item is indigo dyed, it's prone to crocking or color transfer. So wear and wash it with dark colors till it's worn in. Wash it. Interesting. But yeah, so crocking, and this is the first time that I ever knew about crocking. This suit came with a little piece of paper that warned you about the crocking. So the first few times that you wear this, if you wear it with like a white shirt, for example, you run the risk of maybe some of the indigo from the dye, from the fabric, transferring onto your white clothing. Now, I will say that I never had any of that happen. I've worn this with so many types of garments. I've never had this bleed onto anything. And the same goes for my other, my light blue chambray suit as well. I'll actually read off this review I did. I just screenshot it from the J Crew website. It's still on the J Crew website, but it said, I said at the time, I own 8 Ludlow suits, and the navy blue chambray is my favorite. People stare in awe at the unique character of the fabric, and I feel like $1,000,000 every time I put it on, which is at least once a week. That's changed. I probably wear it once a month now, in the warmer months. The weight is versatile enough to be worn all year round. The quality of the material is very good, and it gets more comfortable each time I wear it, as all top quality fabrics do. My initial apprehension was that the suit would have too much of a denim appearance. However, after it arrived, I was relieved to find that it looks nothing like denim. The fit is impeccable, and just like all of their Ludlow suits, no tailoring is required. It fits perfectly off the rack. Funnily enough, I had 17 good votes, thumbs up votes, and 5 no votes, and now that I read it, I know why I got the no votes. It's because I said the weight is versatile enough for it to be worn year round, and that's what I guess that's what people didn't like about my review, and I guess that's true. This is not something that you would want to wear in the winter time. It does breathe, and I will say in the hot summer months, it doesn't breathe as well as linen does. So it's not as comfortable in the heat as linen is. Linen just lets the air in and out. This kind of does trap the heat, so that's why I would say that ideally, after having worn it, and I have worn this in the winter too, I wouldn't wear it in the winter anymore. I would wear it, however, in the fall, as it's getting in the 50s, maybe the 60s. This is fine. This fabric is fine. It's not intended for that. It's intended to be a summer suit. So now I wear it in mild summer, mild heat summer to mildly chilly fall time frame. Definitely the spring is good too, but yeah, as far as wearing it in the winter, you're not gonna die if you wear this suit in the winter, especially if you throw a top coat over it. The only thing is it might look a little funny, like wearing a linen suit in the winter. It would look very out of place, very out of season. So this is seasonally, yes, to be seasonally safe, this is a summer suit, though at the time that I wrote this, I was a noob. I didn't know what I was doing, and so that's why I said it's good enough to wear year-round, and I did wear it. Like I said, I wore it year-round in the winter. And, you know, to be honest, most people out there aren't going to notice, like, hey, you shouldn't be wearing that in the winter time. You know, most people aren't style savvy enough to be able to say, oh, that looks out of place in the 20-degree weather. Nowadays, I know the difference. I've kind of wised up a little bit style-wise. I just thought that was kind of a funny thing. I used to think that this was a year-round fabric. Another thing I wanted to mention about this suit in particular is I had my tailor actually shorten the jacket length by 1 inch. Before it hung down about 1 inch longer, and I kind of like, you know, I know that the jacket's supposed to cover your whole butt, but I actually like it to come up just a little bit. I'm 5'8", so I'm short already. So when you bring up the length of the jacket from here to here, it kind of makes you look a little bit more taller. In my opinion, it makes you look a little bit more sharp. So I've had that done to several of my Ludlow suit jackets, and now I wear them as blazers as well. So, you know, before I got the jacket shortened, it kind of looked kind of funny when I'd wear it with khakis. It kind of looked like a long sports coat, which, you know, I want it to look crisp and trim and, you know, well tailored. So it is kind of pricey to get the jacket shortened. My tailor, he's an expert tailor. He charges, I think, about $75 to shorten the jacket. When he shortens the jacket, he just comes and he just cuts all this off and then basically reconstructs it from that point on. So you can't lengthen a jacket, but you could shorten one. And I think that's a good option to have, because this is a size 36 short, and it still wasn't short enough for me. Sometimes you just need to go that extra length. All right, so I'm gonna actually get up a little closer and show you the inside of the jacket. So we have this left breast inner jacket pocket here. and that's lined, and there you go, 100% cotton, Viberg lining. Here, this is a little pen pocket. Here we have the outside pocket. And I'll note too that J Crew, all these pockets come fully stitched shut. So you have to, if you want to open these up, you have to do that yourself, which I do with all my suits. Also, yeah, this pocket, square pocket, that comes fully stitched shut. So you just got to get in there yourself and open that up so you can get your pocket square in there. And then, all right, now for the right breast. So we got this pocket up top. It's got, oh, that's a spare button sewn in. J Crew 36 short Ludlow Suit. And that's all she wrote on that one. The pants, the pants are pretty self-explanatory. There's nothing all that unique about the pants in terms of construction goes. It's just made of the same exact chambray material that the rest of the suit is. And okay, so here you could probably see the pick stitching on the lapel, which I'm mostly indifferent to the pick stitching. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, that's called pick stitching all along the edge here of the lapel, which I did not know till I started learning more about suits. So, and a good tailor could actually remove that pick stitching if you don't like it. Like I said, it's one of those features I'm just indifferent to. I don't care one way or another. So, give me the pick stitch, take it away, it doesn't matter. But yeah, you can see these flecks in the fabric, which I just think is so cool. I love that texture that it has. There we go, non-functional sleeve buttons there. They're definitely non-functional. So anyways, this has been my review of the J Crew Ludlow Suit in Japanese Chambray. I am on Instagram. My username's AEROSURFERLV. You can follow me there. You can check out how I continue to wear this over time. And thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.